Assalamu Alaikum! Welcome to the inaugural episode of our Ramadan Self-Improvement Challenge. Over the next 30 days, we invite you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth as we explore some of the most vital values in our lives. Today, we delve into the profound significance of honesty. In this exploration, we will uncover the essence of honesty, its spiritual depth, and its pivotal role in fostering peace within society. Honesty, a divine blessing bestowed by Almighty Allah, stands not only as a virtue but as a cornerstone of righteousness within Islam. It reflects integrity, transparency, and truthfulness in our words and deeds. Within the tapestry of Islam, honesty emerges as one of the foremost virtues indispensable to the pursuit of peace and security within our communities. As Muslims, honesty is ingrained in very fabric of our faith. It embodies truthfulness in speech, sincerity in work, and unwavering adherence to moral principles. Honesty isn't merely about saying the right words, it's about aligning our actions with the highest ethical standards guided by the teachings of Islam. Honesty fosters courage, self-respect, and mutual respect among individuals. It strengthens the bond of trust and integrity within society, paving the way for a harmonious coexistence. In the words of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, you must be truthful. Verily, truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise. Today we invite you to reflect on the transformative power of honesty in your life. How can you embody the honesty exemplified by our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? How can you contribute to the establishment of a society grounded in truthfulness and integrity? As a nice example, listen to this short story from the life of Abdul Qadir Jilani.
Truthfulness of young boy. Abdul Qadir Jilani was an eminent Islamic scholar born in 11th century C. Persia. Early stories of Abdul Qadir Jilani describe him as a youth with a strong inclination for learning with a pious mother who encouraged her son to acquire knowledge. The following incident is narrated in a number of biographies of Abdul Qadir Jilani. At the age of 18, he asked permission from his mother to travel to Baghdad to pursue his education. Baghdad then was the hub of political, commercial, and cultural activity and the center of world learning. On hearing this, his mother was more than happy to send her son off to follow the path of higher scholarship. It was for such a purpose she had saved 40 gold coins for Abdul Qadir. As she prepared supplies for his journey, she sewed the coins into the lining of his coat for safekeeping. Before Abdul Qadir joined the caravan to travel to Baghdad, her parting advice to her son was, "Whenever you speak, speak the truth. Remember that the Prophet Muhammad said, truthfulness leads to righteousness and righteousness leads to paradise. And the Quran tells us, O you who believe, be careful of your duty to God and be with the truthful." En route to Baghdad, the caravan was assaulted by a band of robbers. As the thugs began to extract all the valuables from the travelers, one of the robbers started to search Abdul Qadir's belongings. While searching, the robber asked Abdul Qadir,
"Do you have anything valuable?"
Abdul Qadir calmly replied,
Yes.
On hearing this, the robber frantically searched further, but could not find anything. The robber took Abdul Qadir to his leader and said,
"This boy says he has valuables, but I cannot find anything on him."
The leader of the robbers asked Abdul Qadir,
Are you hiding any valuables?
Yes.
What are you hiding?
40 gold coins.
Upon further searching, the robber discovered the coins hidden in the lining of Abdul Qadir's coat. Among all the chaos and panic-stricken travelers, Abdul Qadir's unfrazzled demeanor and admitting the valuables he was hiding was perplexing to the robber. The robber was now curious to know more about this boy who was not afraid and insisted on speaking the truth. The robber asked,
What is your name and where do you come from?
My name is Abdul Qadir and I come from the province of Jilan in Persia.
Where are you going?
I am going to Baghdad.
What do you plan to do in Baghdad?
I want to study with the greatest scholars to gain knowledge.
Why didn't you hide the truth and keep your gold coins safe from us?
Abdul Qadir related the advice his mother gave him and the directive of the Prophet in the Quran to always speak the truth. On hearing this, the robber was overcome with remorse and exclaimed to his companions,
This young boy is fearless and has an unshakable faith in God. He has the courage to stand up against people like us. Indeed, his mother has taught him wisely, and he is a true example of being a Muslim.
Holding his head in shame, tears started to roll down his face. He embraced Abdul Qadir and asked for his forgiveness. Abdul Qadir responded,
You only need to pray to God and ask for forgiveness and guidance. God willing, you will amend your ways.
On hearing this, the leader of the robbers told his henchmen to return everything that was taken from the travelers. Then he cried out,
Oh God, this young boy has shown us a straight path. Please forgive us and guide us to the right way.
This is how a simple morale value of truthfulness, taught by a mother to a young boy, affected a band of robbers to change their lives. Abdul Qadir Jilani went on to become a great scholar and teacher of Islamic jurisprudence. By Maj Arbil. The story is originally told in the book of Irsyadul Ibad by Sheikh Zainuddin bin Abdul Aziz al-Malabari.
I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you learned something new about honesty. Don't forget to subscribe this channel to not miss any of next episodes of our self-improvement Ramadan challenge. Thank you for your support and see you in the next episode. Allah Hafiz!